We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Baltimore Orioles. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. John Means is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping into the box, Nico Horner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 0-2 delivery. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
So a full count now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there, a big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And he fouls this one off. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
2 out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Cubs are down in order, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Yu Darvish is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. High chopper over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alberto.
Digging in, Hanser Alberto, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Right side, hit hard. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. A nice piece of hitting.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. From the stretch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Alberto, base runner at first with 1 out. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Almora. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. set and the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Anthony Santander. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Darvish pauses. Here's his offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Santander digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. The 2-1 home is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
In now, DJ Stewart, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Here's Darvish on 0-2.
Nope, outside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's Javier Baez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Here comes the 0-1. Baez has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one. Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Hernan Perez.
Digging in, Hernan Perez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Baez breaks from first. Pitch misses. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And that's in there, 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Standing in now, Josh Phegley. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Phegley, a former member of the Oakland A's, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 2-1.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So coming to the plate, David Bodie. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So striding in, Albert Almora, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fouled off. A pause and the 0-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now at the plate, Brian Holiday. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 3 for 15.
Brian Holiday.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. Payoff pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Ryan.
In now, Ryan Mountcastle. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1-0 delivery.
Nope.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Nope. 3-0.
3 balls.
Hanser Alberto will be next. Iglesias in front, 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanser Alberto. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Steal, run.
Now both runners are breaking. He swings and misses. Throw down. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2.
2-2 count.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway. So digging in now, Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stewart moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Digging in now, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. The 2-1 home. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Change up low, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count. Nope.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Mancini will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2. And that brings up Javi Baez. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Men on third with 2 down. And there's ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Three and 2, full count. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled away. Pause and the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The O's lead this thing 2-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Renato Nunez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So here's Trey Mancini. Swing and a liner, but foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit hard to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Anthony Santander. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. Rizzo was there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. At the plate, Hernan Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
At the plate, Josh Fegley. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball two.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, David Bodie. As he lifts it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A ball and no strikes. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Scooped up, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Striding in, DJ Stewart. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Brian Holiday reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The pitch.
No, that's down.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, Albert Almora, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Nico Horner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now...
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Runner at first following the error. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Settling in now, Ryan Mountcastle. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Almora, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Standing in, Hanser Alberto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. On the year, Alberto is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Liner towards second. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
At the plate now, Renato Nunez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
The count is 2-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 2-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Adbert Alzolay, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 73, Adbert Alzolay.
Stepping in now, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman, Trey.
Out of play.
Mancini.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 3 runs already home here. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Hey.
Into the box now, Austin Hayes, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring positions. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Grounded to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hernan Perez.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Dylan Tate enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Dylan Tate.
Jason Hayward will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the right fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Hitting for Chicago, number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Fouled off. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, David Bodie. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Orioles 5 and the Cubs 2. Jason Hayward will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 22.
Kyle Schwarber will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping up now, DJ Stewart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Hit toward the right side. And there's one down now.
The catcher, number 36.
Into the box now, Brian Holiday. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And now pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there. Base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Ryan Mountcastle is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Weakly hit to third. He's right there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1, and it remains 5-2. So in now for Chicago, Albert Almora. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Almora.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
This is in the air to right. Stewart is there, 1 away.
Now batting. Second
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Nico Horner. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0. Ball that's outside.
Here he comes on 2-0.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Ball that's out.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Chris Bryant will be next. The 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Bryant. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
The 1-0 home. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hayes on the run for it. And it's gone into the home bullpen. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In now, Anthony Rizzo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
2 out, nobody on. Hit well again, down the right field line, and that is off the wall. He's around first, heading for 2.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
To the plate now, Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he it takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. As a look, now the pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. Called strike, 0-2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 5 and the Cubbies 3. Bottom of the inning now. Coming to the plate now, Hanser Alberto. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Renato Nunez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now the pitch. And this is lined softly to the left side, but foul. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate now, Trey Mancini, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Count even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Hayward, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Anthony Santander. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One left for the Orioles as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Paul Fry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Jason Hayward will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now here it comes. In there at the letters 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One and one to Schwarber.
1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. Iglesias is up with it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, the 3rd baseman.
Digging in, David Bodie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1. The 1-1.
Ball in.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding into the box, Austin Hayes is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Almora's got it, and there is one away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, DJ Stewart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. But someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Brian.
Now batting, Brian Holiday. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here it comes. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Arodys Vizcaíno answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Ryan Mountcastle will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. He's set, and the pitch.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Little chopper back to the mound. There's one.
He's out.
Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. We've played 8 full. The Orioles are on top 5-3. Michael Givens comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate, Albert Almora. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Givens has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-0 count, the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nico Horner. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Stewart is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's Chris Bryant now. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
1 out and a runner on second base. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. The 3-1. Swing and a hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
from the stretch. Anthony Rizzo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Oh, and he can't come up with it.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Javier Baez. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Nope.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
This is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender one run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Baltimore Orioles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Means earns his first win of the season as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Michael Givens closes the door for the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight: